So, hello folks, it's Cattys, and in this video what I'm going to do is we're going to talk about, as I continue my journey into the world of airsoft and stuff like that. In this one, which is kind of quite a crucial one really, I want to talk about safety. So let's get this gear off, right? Right, so safety. Now, what I've learnt so far, I've done 6 battles now, and 6 airsoft battles, that is. And what I've come to realise is that it's stationary across the board that you have to wear eye protection. All right. Now, bearing in mind, if you've never done airsoft before, it really is, you're being shot with with like a 6mm kind of diameter polished plastic ball, whether it's black, white, whatever, all the rest of it. But when they hit you, they do pack a punch. All right, not to the point where you're going to go down, you're going to go down like you've been actually physically shot by a bullet, and all the rest of it, a little bit of common sense there, but it does pack a punch. Now, at the moment I've been shot in the ears. I mean, flipping heck, you ain't got to be a marksman have you to hit them old things. But I've been shot in the ears, I've been shot in the face, shot in the nose, shot in the shoulder, shot in the arse, and a few other places as well. Yeah, it does sting, but you quickly get over it. It's nothing major. But what's crucial is eye protection. Eye protection is the #1 thing. From what I can understand, if you're over 18 years old, you can just get away with wearing eye protection, and maybe if you're under 18 you have to wear full face protection. But I was given by one of the guys that I know at work, his son used to do airsoft. He's packed it up since, and he had a few bits knocking around in his loft, and he actually gave me one of these and one of these. Now, when I got this, I thought, oh, pucker, yeah, that'd be great. That covers my face, covers my old hooter and all the rest of it. And not only that, it covers the old ear rolls, which would be great for me. And yeah, it's great. I put it on. You've got the adjustable straps on it, and how perfect's that? It covers my ear rolls. But if there's one problem that I've had, and my son's had the same thing because he likes to wear a balaclava, is that when you put glasses on, this particular style of glasses, they start to steam up. Yeah, you can put the demister on it and all the rest of it, but in the end I opted for myself personally just to wear the glasses. But you can actually, as I say, you've got this, the one that covers your face, ears, and then you've got this one which just covers the nose, which I might try because I've got a bigger hooter as well. But my son gave me these. The first one that I went to, my son gave me these glasses. Now, I thought they were going to be pretty crap, if I'm honest. But once I've been to the airsoft, I've seen a lot of people wearing this style of glasses, and they're actually pretty good. They're, I've got quite good vision for them, and obviously it protects my eyes, which is the most important thing. The only thing I will say, that when it does start to get a little bit dark during the evening, these, I find, for me personally, for my eyes, I'm 53 years old, folks, and my eyes are going to be a little bit, they're playing up a little bit now. I find that they're not as great when they're in poor lighting, but hey ho. But with that, what I did buy, I went out and bought myself a pair of clear lens glasses, and these work fine. I'm happy with these so far. They work fine. They've got a nice clear screen on them. I literally picked these up out of Decathlon, and these are kind of what I'm rocking with, if you like, at the moment. All right, so that's my sort of going choice there in regards to eye protection, face protection. There is some people that have been shot in the teeth. They've actually broken teeth, flipping heck. I've even seen folk out there wearing gum shields. Good idea, I suppose. But how far do you go? Do you wear a chainmail outfit and all the rest of it? At the end of the day, it's up to you as the individual. I'm just kind of sharing you my sort of learning experiences so far, what I'm experiencing with doing the airsoft. All right. Now the next thing I want to lead into, which I think's absolutely important as well, I wear these for bushcraft as well, and that is a pair of knee pads. Now I wear Revolution race trousers, I wear them for bushcraft and I wear them for find in bushcraft, and not only that but also in the airsoft as well. For me personally, I like to get down in the, I like to get amongst it, I like to get in the bramble bushes, the holly bushes and all the rest of it, and when I'm whacking down on my knees, there's nothing better than having a decent set of you know, knee pads to be able to protect the old knees. Now the ones that I use are just a Fellraven style foam knee pad that I've got in these trousers. You can buy Revolution Race's own ones, but these is what I had, so I didn't go out and buy another pair. I've seen other people wear, for example, these type of knee pads. I mean, these are just a pair of flex-on ones. I mean, you know where I wear these mostly? Because I'm in shorts a lot of the time when I'm at home. When I go out and I do a bit of gardening, I'm picking weeds and stuff like that, normally I'll put these on because they protect my knees from getting scratched and all the rest of it. But I've seen people wearing these as well. I don't personally like running around in them, if I'm honest, because they just seem to fall down your legs. They never seem to, you either strap your legs up so tight that they're going to fall off through poor blood circulation, or they don't seem to fit right with me, so I don't personally use them. I have seen you know, I have seen a lot of the guys and ladies or whoever doing the airsoft, and some of them use the, you know, these sort of MTP trousers. Maybe they're some of the latest ones that have been issued, and they've got these sort of knee pads in the knees, but to me they don't look kind of thick enough. Maybe they're fine, I've got no, you know, if you've got some of them, then obviously let me know how good they are. But also I find as well is with certain trousers, if you are going to put knee pads into them, you need to make sure that the fit of the trousers are correct, because otherwise you might find that you'll have knee pads that are up too high up on your thigh, or if you're someone that's quite short and you've got a longer length of trousers, it could be that your knee pads are too low, so they're just not really making any benefit whatsoever. So that's number two for my safety that I've noticed. Sort of pretty, you know, pretty hot on it myself, not het up, I'm hot on it myself, and that is gloves. Alright, now normally a lot of the time I wear these gloves here, they're Gore-Tex, they've got a leather palm on them, and not only that, if I want to get my phone out, they've got the old mobile bits on there, so they're what I normally wear. A lot of guys tend to wear the mechanics types gloves. I mean, these are the impact ones. Obviously stands to reason, if you're doing, you know, the old CQB stuff and stuff like that, it makes sense to maybe have something like that. Or with airsoft, a lot of the time it's fancy dress, I think, and guys just wear what they want to wear if they're looking at, you know, Call of Duty and all that rest of it. But please folks, don't, I'm not taking the mick out of US people that are doing airsoft. I've got total respect for guys that are doing it and that they want to reenact their favourite characters out of films or whatever. Now I've got these mechanics gloves, but these tend to be something that I take out when I'm bushcrafting and all the rest of it, for sort of picking up logs and all the rest of it, for my hands getting dirty. But they're obviously ideal for the airsoft as well. What I tend to do though is I tend to go for a pair of gloves that offer me some kind of warmth, especially this time of year. You know, so far I've been doing some of the events in December and January, so it is obviously cold here in the UK. It's -2 at the moment, I believe, which is nothing compared to some countries, but it's cold enough here. I've got McWets as well, these gloves, but they're these don't really keep your hands warm. But what they are, they're very thin, and the idea is that when they get wet, I believe you get a better grip on them. And I've had these for decades. I've had these absolutely a long time. They stunk when I dug them out of one of my pockets, and as you can see, they're a bit frayed. But the idea is, for me, really like having a thin glove, really, is that so that I can still access, you know, make changing if I need to go into the, if I need to, you know, change the magazine, if I need to go into any of the front pouches on my chest vest or chest rig or on the pockets, then at least I can do that without having to keep going, take the gloves off and all the rest of it. And the same with the, you know, if I need to use my mobile phone. All right, so there it is, folks. That to me, from what I'm learning so far, that to me is the most crucial bits you need. Obviously there are guys that wear helmets and they have, you know, all the paraphernalia and that all over their helmets. Again, that's up to them. What I tend to do is I tend to wear a baseball cap, if I'm honest. I've got this one, I've got a Helicontex one, and then the other thing I tend to do is pull my hood up. And some of the time I tend to go a little bit snipery as well, so I normally pull the hood up, get myself nice and tight, sneak in the bushes and wait. Yeah. So there it is, folks. All right, so that's the next one. All right, so thanks for watching. If you're I think I'm getting a few sort of people that are doing airsofting coming through on the chat, on looking at the videos as well, so I'm really grateful for that. They're giving me some of them are giving me some feedback in regards to kit and all the rest of it, you know, and as I say, I'm just giving you my humble experience of my learning so far within the airsoft world, community, whatever. So thanks for watching, folks. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that'd be great, and I'll